Hey, my name's Gary Barron. I'm a student at JTech, and I'm going to show you how to use a recovery and recycling machine. First thing you want to do is you want to plug it in, of course. Then you want to come over here and turn your power on. And as you can see, it'll check. This one here will check for updates or anything. This machine is actually for R134a refrigerant only. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hook your low pressure and your high pressure hoses up. The low pressure hose is going to have the smaller connection, but it's going to be the bigger line. Put it on there. Then the high pressure line is going to have the bigger connection with the smaller line. Then what you're going to want to do after you do that, you're going to want to watch your gauges. And once you connect the hoses like that, you want to watch your gauges. I'm going to turn the low pressure side first, which is the blue gauge, and you're going to turn that clockwise to open it. And once the gauge moves, as you can see, it went from right below 20 up to 10 there. You stop moving because then your valves are open. I'm going to do the high pressure line now. And you stop it as soon as that one moves. Once you do that, you can look at your gauges, and you'll see that your high pressure side is at 0, your low pressure side is below 0, so you'll know that there's no refrigerant in the system at all. From there, you can pull the system into a vacuum by just hitting this button here, and then it's going to check the pressures. Then you can set your time. I'm just going to do it for a short. I think I'm going to do it for 15 minutes, and then you'll put all your time in, and then all you got to do is hit the start button, and then it'll ask you if you want to perform a leak test, and you can just hit yes. And as you can see on the gauges, it's pulling itself down in the vacuum. The high pressure side goes straight down, and then the low pressure side creeps down, and eventually it'll go all the way down to the 30 mark. And while you got it in a vacuum, you want to let it run for at least 2 minutes, and then you want to hit stop it. You want to stop it to make sure that it's going to hold the vacuum. And now from this point, since it's been about a minute and a half, we're going to stop it and wait. And as you can see, this gauge here jumps straight up, so you know there's a leak in it as soon as you stop the vacuum test. And as you can see on this low pressure gauge here, it has moved from 25 all the way up to 20. This means that you'll have to find the leak and replace the O-ring or the parts that's messed up.
Wait a minute. Here we go. Oh, there it is right there.
As you can see on our whenever we used the sniffer, we found out that the receiver dryer actually was bad and has a leak on it. Now that after we've replaced this receiver dryer and everything and pulled it back into a vacuum, you can charge the system by hitting the charge button here. It'll come up and say enter charge amount, and in this vehicle we looked up, it's a 2006 Colorado, and it holds 1.6 pounds of refrigerant. Once you get that in there, all you do is hit continue. And then you'll check and see which type of oil it uses. And this vehicle here uses PAG oil. So you hit yes. Then you can control which line it fills through, the high or the low. Usually you do both.